And I feel the time's a ways to go. So where you going till tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come. Would you even care? And I feel it, and I feel it. Where you going to tomorrow? Where you going with a mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell alone.
Oh shit, my microphone is live.
And I feel so much depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? And I see these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I feel it, and she feels it. Where you going to tomorrow? Where you
All right, everybody, how is everybody doing? How was everybody's Monday?
and I feel when the dogs begin to smell her.
Yeah. So, here and ready, Doug. How are you, mate? Nikhil, Ryan plays. Bro, what is this song? This is Stone Temple Pilots, and the song is called Plus. From its MTV Unplugged back in the 90s, where music was good. This is an 80s song, but a 90s song. Is it time to sell the US dollar? Fuck no. How are you? Godspeed Freeman. So, Alvin, hi. Mike Smith, hi. Good, good, good. So, first trade of the day of the week for me, incoming in this stream, this show. I'm gonna share a free trade with you guys. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna make you wait, right? Yeah. So let me just right. Hold on. So, yeah, tell me. Um, Yo, Jack, Bazagli, how are you, mate? Bold. Yeah. Free VIP trade on a Today show for everybody. For every fucking body. Oh, yeah. So, pretty crazy crypto moves, right? I did not wake up to a loss in crypto since I had no holdings in crypto. But yeah, I'll be live for about 45 minutes, mate. Where does Bitcoin going? I don't know. No one fucking knows. For example, that what happened to US 30? When we'll be back to 36,000? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you what happens with US equities. Greece from the UK is in the house. Yo, can't wait. All right. Patience, my friends, patience. Hello, how are you? So, everything is coming out perfectly fine here on the VIP team. I did not place any trades today. I didn't find anything of value. Most of you are VIP trade. Most of you are VIP. Um, VIP members. You know that I don't trade very often, but I trade good, right? Only high probability setups. I mean, this month to me has been kind of a break-even month, which is fine. You know, I have absolutely no feelings of desperation about that. This is just the path of the trader. Sometimes you are going to have break-even months or break-even streaks. You know, for me, it has been a 15-day break-even streak, which is better than having a 15-day losing streak, right? I don't have losing streaks. Crazy stocks these days. Yes, hello, Sunil. Dr. T is in the house. Hassan, how are you? I'm not the biggest bull on Wall Street. All right. So I'm going to start by looking at the US dollar. Right then, I'm going to answer who was it? Anastasia's question about US equities. And there we go. We're going to have a great show. So, is it time to sell the US dollar? Fuck no. There is. I mean, I don't see at all a reason fundamentally or technically to be a US dollar seller. Now, hear me out, right? Because this is what's going to come out of, or this is the explanation of the free trade for today. Italy is in the house. Hey, any viewers from the United States? Did anyone see the NFL game between the Chiefs and the Bills yesterday's? God damn, what a game! Yeah, I know that there's not too many American viewers, but you know what? And I am not a fan of. My sport of choice is boxing, actually, not even soccer. So, or football. You know, I say soccer because Americans wouldn't understand if I say football. But yeah, I saw that game yesterday. It was awesome. Dubai is in the house. Mhm. Yeah, what a game. One of the best games ever, right? Jesus Christ. Right, so fundamentally speaking, why would we be um sorry about that night, but mate, I mean it's automatic. I don't know how to adjust it. But yeah, it was a very big a massive game. So why don't we go ahead and go to the countdown to FOMC? This is the interest rate futures market, right? God damn me. My internet is kind of slow today. Well, Chrome is kind of slow today. My internet is Ohio in the house. So you must be an NCAA fan too, right? Right. So let's talk. Technically speaking, this is the 8-hour chart on the DXY. This is the US dollar currency index, right? Remember that this is going to be the explanation for today's free trade. So heads up to this. Heads up to this. Right. So if we grab this low was printed on January 5th, 2021. So for the entirety of 2021, the US dollar has rallied. And since that January 5th, 2021 low, we have seen nothing but rally here on the DXY. So there is absolutely no fucking reason for me to be looking for sales on the US dollar. Technically, fundamentally speaking, we are looking at what the hell is going on with Google these days. I don't know, man. I mean, it's so slow. Time to Ethereum short, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Fundamentally speaking, also, let's finish up with technicals. After this massive, it was a 9-week. This was a 9-week chop mess on the DXY, mates. And well, price finally broke to the downside, and now everybody was panicking. God damn, it's time to sell the US dollar. You know, interest rates are already priced in into the market. Wow, everything's going to crash. Fuck no. Do not get desperate, you know, because this was only a dip to the previous highs. If you look at this, you know, well, you can see that this was the previous box, you know, the previous range box before price moved to the upside. And what we saw here is just a retest of October highs, right? Pretty much ABC technical deep buy opportunity in the USD. I did not get in on a buy here. I missed that opportunity. Yeah, sometimes you're going to miss trades, you know. And also, I mean, I don't have FOMO in me. Yeah. So I'm looking for the next buy opportunity in this market, and this is today, my friends. If you look at the shit, at the shorter time frames, right? At the shorter time frames, this is what's yesterday's box. Now, I mean last week's box. And yeah, I mean, we are looking at the DXY breaking above that box, retesting back that box, you know, and this move is quite bullish. So I'm looking for buys and buys only on the US dollar. Also, mates, if you want to be part of the VIP team and get this every single day, you know, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is subscribe to the VIP channel, and I'm giving you a 50% discount if you use the code. I don't even remember the code. Hold on. Jan Special here. Use Jan Special code to get 15% off at the discount at the checkout. I'm sending you all of this. So yeah, there we go. If you use Jan special code at the checkout, you get 50% discount. You get this. I mean, you get this from me every single day. You get this from Olympia every single day. I mean, it's pretty cool what we do on the VIP chat on the VIP side. And like I told you, you know, it's all about patience. And to me, I mean, I'm not gonna hide my results ever from you guys. You know, it has been a break even to stretch of about 2 weeks, and which is fine. I don't get desperate. You know, I have absolutely no emotions regarding my trading because it's all calculated, right? And yeah, sometimes I mean, I could have taken some profits here and there, but the thing about that, guys, is that if I don't follow my system, if I don't follow my mathematical system of trading, at the end, I'm screwing my overall profitability, for example, because I know that my trading system is profitable when I take one to at least a 1 to 1 point, at least a 1.8 R to TP1, right? So if I start taking profits at 0 0.7 R or before I hit TP1, mathematically speaking, my trading system is not going to be profitable long term uh, my profitable trades are going to be on a lesser R than necessary for the probability of success of said setup. You know, I know it sounds a little bit difficult, but it's not. You just have to, understand the math behind your trading. So I don't care about getting stopped out um, for 4, 5, 6 trades in a row. Stopped out at break even, that is, right? Because I know when to move subs to break even too. I don't care about that. You know, you shouldn't. You shouldn't too. So that is the DXY looking for longs, mates, and on the higher time frames, this is the daily chart. This is looking pretty bullish, mates. I mean, just have a look at this. This is a clear deep buy setup, right? Before going again and taking on these previous highs right here. This is the key level that is going to be very difficult to break. But this looks like this looks like a flag. I mean, if it looks like a flag, smells like a flag, must be a flag, right? And I know that um, some of you do not think like that, but we are retesting that flag as we speak, mates. So that's why I want to get long on the US dollar because I want to be part of that possible breakout, right? So free trade coming up in about I don't know 15 minutes or so. So stay here. Of course, if you don't want to stay here, but you still want to trade, just subscribe to the uh, VIP group. You know what? We're going to start doing VIP only this week. We're starting to do at least three VIP only live sessions. You know, we're going to have VIP only live calls. You know, via Zoom. We're going to start doing only VIP only ton of stuff. Yeah, and you're going to miss out on everything because educational wise, VIPs are going to get a lot of free stuff. Also, VIPs are going to have a discount on upcoming products. It's going to be very cool, mates. So I mean, if you don't want to get in on that because you think that 35 pounds is too steep, then you have the wrong mindset. Because if you are willing to lose $100 in the market because you don't know what you're doing, but you're not willing to pay me 35 pounds, you need to recheck your thought process, right? So see, this is the US dollar. To answer your question, I don't know who you were, but um, yeah, fuck no, I'm not looking to sell the US dollar. Now, sorry, there you go. So this is the interest rate Fed Watch tool from the CME group, basically the interest rate futures probabilities market. And as you can see, there is a 95% probability of the Fed keeping rates at the same level, right, on this week's meeting, meaning that the probability of a rate hike this week is extremely low. Remember that this is only probabilities, mates. And the Fed can very much surprise the market with a rate hike this week. Now, for March meeting, the probability of a rate hike is much higher. We're talking about an 85% probability of rate hike, right? Uh, we are going to get a few rate hikes this year, and the last time, I mean, I'm gonna show you this. Let's work on some St. Louis Fed um, uh, uh, data charts, Fred, right? Uh, Fred data. Uh-huh. Right. St. Louis Fed. If you don't know about this site, well, you are not a US dollar trader. This is the Economic Research Federal Bank Reserve of St. Louis, or Fred. This is the site where you mine all the data from the United States, right? Today we're going to have um, a look at interest rates. And this is to answer your question about the Dow, right? Who was it? Anastasia. So pay attention. I mean, what the hell is going? You see, it's Google that is super slow. So this is the what the hell is this? This is federal funds effective rate. We are at 0.08, or do I want the effective rate? Vamos a ver. Fed funds. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, sure, why not? So, but I do wanna see the last time that we had some hikes around 2004, right? That is correct, 2004. Where are you? Damn it. 2004, I said. Why do you go all the way that well? Fuck it. So here we go. 2004 to today, right? So this is the last time that the Fed started to hike rates very aggressively. If you remember, that was I'm gonna show you actually. What I don't remember is the keyword on the Dow Jones Industrial Average at data series. Then we need to edit the lines where it's edit line 2. Um, yeah, and I want it to be format. Um, hold on. Right. Why? All right. And hold on. I think uh, left. So the federal funds rate is at the right. Down is at the left. And why do not see that? Maybe not using the down would be. Just give me a second, guys. Let's have a look at this lines format. Um, no. Mm-mm. Maybe not. Maybe this is not the best one. Let's add the S&P 500. This is important because what I want you to look at is what can happen with an increasing hawkish Federal Reserve in U.S. equities, right? It's important to look at historic data to understand S&P 500, not daily index, right? Added, add data series, yes. Okay, so format, right, no, left. Why do I go all the way to February 2020 and I don't have data for the rest of this? Damn it. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's no data. There's no data here. Hmm, I don't understand why. But if you bear with me, mates, we're going to get there. Let's see if we still have time for that free trade. I Oh shit. We need to take that free trade right now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hold on, hold on. We are taking that free trade. I thought we had time, but we do not have time. US, we're going to do the US dollar versus the South African rand, guys. USD South African rand. We are going to take a buy at the moment. A buy right here with stop losses at this is a long-term buy. This is a beautiful thing. Boom. All right, I'm going to write down that trade on the VIP group. Welcome. New VIP trade. USD South African Rand. Buy at market. Buy at market at, hold on, 154.89. No, I'm sorry, 15.36. 15.36. Stop loss at 1568, 1567, I'm sorry, 60s, 15.67, TP at um, 15, 1567. What? Sorry, stop loss is at 1522. 1567 is the take profit area, and this is the trade 222, right? And this is basically a um a 2.2 R trade. That's awesome, right? Boom. Risk 1% for me, and there you go. Boom. That's how we roll. So that was a trade. If you get it, if you got it, congratulations. If you did not get it, well, I'll show you again. So let's have a look at this. God damn it. Edit graph, outliner, data series. So there is. Vamos a ver. That's right. Nasdaq Composite Index. Cool beans. Add. Right. Format. Uh, a left. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Boom. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Right. So the last time that in 2004 that the all right, let's do this. Boom. This is a little bit difficult to, yeah. But this is it, right? The last time that the Fed started to aggressively hike rates, the Nasdaq dropped from what? Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm going to do it here. But you know what? All right. To answer your question, guy or girl, Anastasia, what we are seeing here is just a reflection on what the market is expecting. Uh, it was sent to the Telegram VIP, mate. Of course, it was sent to the VIPs. My VIPs are my first concern. I'm a little bit late to this trade, in my opinion. No, I'm not a little bit late. I needed that area. I'm going to go through the rationale behind that zone, behind that trade. After that, after I explain what's going on with the equity market in the USA. So basically, what we have been looking at here, this massive rally from the pandemic lows is completely and utterly fabricated by liquidity being pumped into the economy by a massive or the most insane round of quantitative easing, right? If you don't know money supply M2, let's M2, right? So this is the M2 money supply on the of the United States. Um, if you notice, it's insane how much money has been pumped into the economy. If you want to see the actual Federal Reserve, this is the actual money have been being pumped into the economy since the March 2022, pandemic. So if you notice, I mean, this round, this massive round of quantitative easing was just fabricated, was hiked to support a crash in the economy, right? Um, and that has fabricated this rally in the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, the Dow, etc., 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 etc. Let me see, Giovanni. Oh boy, no, it's not correct. Sorry about that. The TP is 1567. Yeah. Thank you. Always point out my mistakes, mates. I'm more than taken personally. I appreciate that a lot from my VIPs. Thank you. 15. It's 1557, right? 1557. All right, that trade, my friends, is in profits as we speak. You're more than welcome if you're not a VIP. I will not. It's very possible that we will be turning this trade into, oh boy, into a swing trade. But if you're not a part of the VIP team, you are not going to get my trade management. So if you want my trade management on this trade and all my future trades, yeah, you just have to subscribe, and if you use And if you use the code Gen Special, you know, of course, that you get 15% off. So what is going on here with this that I showed you here, the probability of a rate hike being very high this year, and we're going to start seeing more hawkish talk from the Federal Reserve. And remember that every time that you hear that any member of the Federal Reserve or the Treasury Secretary, in this case, last week, Treasury Secretary Yellen was talking about how crazy the inflation in the United States is. Every time you hear that, just think this these guys are going to start hiking rates. That is, I mean, it's what creates these moves on the US dollar, bullish moves on the US dollars, and bearish moves on US equity is not the actual inflation, but it's the effect or what the Federal Reserve will have to do to face inflation, and that is lowering their asset purchasing program and the hiking rates, right? And that's only a few of the things that they will do to start, tapering down this big round of QE. So basically, this is what's going on. You know, the market is just looking um, at uh, that liquidity hose that has been pumping just be in. No, it's not a US 30 signal. It's a US dollar South African rand signal, mate. So this liquidity hose being turned down, man, and that's just the reaction that we are seeing here. Having said that, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but this is a very good, very big area on the Dow, mates. I am not and utterly not recommending at all buying here. Of course not. But have a look at the 33,200 area and um, consider this a possible dip. If not, and if that area breaks, the next big zone to me would be this one around the 30,000 area would be the next zone to buy. And if this area breaks, I will be a seller in US equities. That is all my intro. That's what I see there. Now, I am going to record the screen right now, mates, because I always send an analysis of my trades to my VIPs, such as the one you're going to see here. I'm sorry. Uh, right, there you fucking go. Cool beans. Boom, boom, boom. 1567, and we're possibly turning this into a long-term trade. So it's very possible that we're going to turn this into a long-term trade. So heads up to that, mates. Right. So I'm recording the screen. You're more than welcome to listen to this. Remember to subscribe to the VIP channel, mates. Pretty awesome what we do here. Right. Good morning, traders, and welcome back to another day trading with the VIP team. I'm Orlando, your head trader, and we're going to have a look at this new VIP trade on the US dollar versus the South African rand. Now, the first thing that we need to do is look at the US dollar per share, right? What I'm looking at here pretty comfortably is a continuation of last week's rally after the breakout of this box, right? That consolidation area. And if you look at the higher time frames on the top right of my chart, you can see that we are very clearly in a bull flag scenario. So we are, or I am anticipating a breakout of this flag formation. Remember that December and November highs are going to be a very tough level for bulls to break, but I believe that after that dip to October highs, buyers really have jumped in into this market, and we are ready to roll. So on the South African side, I had, if you remember, I had a buy stop above these highs around the 67 that did not get triggered, and I deleted it. I'm still looking for buys here, and the reason that I'm looking for buys here on the USD South African brand is because when it comes to US dollar trades, right, I always look for markets where the US dollar is paired with a weaker, very weaker currency, because if the US dollar rallies 2%, it's pretty possible that we're going to get a 4 or 5% move in these markets. So basically, what I'm looking at here is the US dollar South African rand retesting and rejecting this previous pivotal level, right, on the daily top right of my chart. You can see it here. This daily, today's candle is extremely bullish, engulfing the past two trading days. And entry-wise, I was looking at this, right? So most of you might think that I got in a little bit early, a little bit late on my trade, and you would have to agree if you didn't follow my system, right? But buying at these lows to me was ill-advised because we're still very much in a bearish structure, right? Now, uh, for me to be able to buy into these markets or to buy here, I would have, a price would have to break with this previous consolidation zone. By breaking with this previous consolidation zone, um, price in fact has broken with the short-term bearish structure, and I am pretty happy to buy into this breakout with my stops below the previous consolidation zone, below the weekly pivot, below the previous lows. If we go to the 15-hour chart, you can see that here is where we have the previous lows of the immediate bullish structure. So that is my trade, guys. At least I want to at 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. And if you look the the 4-hour chart, right? My targets are at the 1567 or around this previous lows right here, 1567. So my targets are here. Let me show you the actual trade. Boruma, pretty much this, pretty much this. This is pretty much my trade. But stay tuned because it depends on how aggressive this move is. We might actually just take partials here to keep on and riding this as a swing trade. So heads up to that. Cheers. Yeah, so that is what my VIPs get. Good morning. With every single one of my trades, mates. If you want to be part of that, you know what to do. I'm a little bit tired of saying that, but I'm not gonna stop. And it's not because I'm pushing this down your throats. It's because I do believe that there's actual value here, in this product that we sell, right? So that was a little taste of the VIP group. Thank you for joining me today. Had a blast, to those NFL fans. Yesterday was a massive, one of the greatest games I've ever seen. Um, you know, again, if you want to be part of the VIP team, there's tons of things that are rolling out this year that you should be aware of, and the VIPs will have first access to. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, that the VIPs will have access to. And yeah, the VIPs will have first access to a ton of new things. The new strategy that's being launched this week, the VIPs will have not just for dibs, but also will have a discount. And this strategy is not going to be open for long time. We do need uh, we're going to close sales on that strategy At when a given number of people has bought into. So heads up to that. Maybe those numbers will be hit um, on the VIP group, and the free group will never see that strategy. Who knows? So it's my recommendation that you subscribe, mates. And you know what to do. Again, I'm gonna send you the launcher link. This thing right here. Boom. Right. So thank you for joining me. I don't know, Giovanni, about what you're talking about. I'm not looking to buy anything on the U.S. equity sides at the moment. Thank you. Have a great one. Cheers.